Backwoods. Make some motherfucking noise. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am your host, Tunde, aka TunGotJokes, aka Chocolate Papí, aka Chocolate Baba, for all my nine job people, aka the Pinky Ring Player, aka Mr. Fresh sometimes, but not all the time because you expect too much, aka Mr. Him Duncan, the Hall of Famer, because I did it my way. Now, we here with some special people and some special guests. Real Los Angeles shit, you know what I'm saying, going on. So I got to go ahead and introduce Mr. LA himself, my main man, my co-host, T-Reg. Say what up, T-Reg.
As a man.
As a motherfucking man.
As a man.
I'm gonna clap for you personally. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
clap
that,
for you
black man.
personally,
I'm gonna clap for me too. Then.
Exactly. We gotta clap for you. Clap
As
for
a
each
man.
other. Now, have a very special guest here today. One of the coolest niggas walking in the land of Los Angeles. A style enthusiast. You know what I'm saying? A weed connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? A bad bitch getter. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? A real nigga spitter. You know what I'm saying? My nigga do it all. You know what I'm saying? We have Los Angeles' own Mani Coolin in the building. Let's make some motherfucking noise.
Yeah. That's the deal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate
you,
me,
King.
sir.
First and
T-Ray.
foremost,
Yes, sir.
welcome to Dussé and Backwoods, my brother.
Appreciate you.
It's been a long time coming because I've wanted you on the show for a while based off of just knowing you and being around, you know what I'm saying, all the guys. And like I low-key, y'all took me into y'all culture and y'all homies, y'all crew. You know what I'm saying? I ended up knowing a lot of homies based off of just my nigga T-Reg, you being around, and we just was talking about, you know what I'm saying, the video and everything. So first and foremost, you are a rapper from Los Angeles, born and raised, right?
Born and raised.
Born and raised in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Okay.
That nigga from Compton too.
Here we go.
All right now. We getting into it early, okay?
No,
we getting into it early.
I'm talking shit. Ain't nothing wrong with Compton.
Ain't nothing wrong with Compton at all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to do with me. This is y'all shit. You feel me? That's glad that's why I got you here. You know what I'm saying? So call him out on his shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hold on, nigga, you didn't do that. That's why we got, you know what I'm saying?
I'm from LA, born and raised.
I feel you, brother. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, like you requested, you asked me to do my homework on you. You know what I'm saying? And I did. So I found out you was a third degree black belt. How did that start?
Man, I was whooping ass out
I'm just kidding. Are you?
I'm like, huh?
Yeah, then you found out something new
that.
today, right? It's like, yeah, hell yeah. And he was a general in the Boy Scouts. So when did that happen? No,
I didn't do that one.
I'll just bullshit. No, but let's start from the beginning, my nigga.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up in Los Angeles?
From the beginning, like when I was a baby and shit.
What?
Or, like,
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? However your story started, how did you, you know what I'm saying? How did things come to be for you starting in Los Angeles?
Shit, in the beginning, I was with my mom's and shit. She was a single parent. My pops had went in. I was like one, so.
Oh, got
my
locked
early
up?
childhood, I remember being.
You said your pops got locked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Early when I was one.
You was young. Okay.
Yeah. But early, I remember like being in Baldwin Hills area. I stayed in Baldwin Hills for a while, and then.
You know what's crazy? I remember, you know, of course, I'm an outsider. I remember the TV show, that reality show, Baldwin Hills, or whatever the case.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was very interesting because I didn't know much about Baldwin Hills other than what, you know what I'm saying, I got from the show and stuff. And the way they made it seem on the show was like, these was the uppity niggas that come from the hood, they got a little bread that said,
But none of them
I
wasn't even from Baldwin Hills.
I wouldn't say.
So explain.
Shit, I just lived over there. Shit, my mom's had moved over there. She had a condo over there and shit. And that's just what it was. And then I ended up moving. My grandpa had a crib off of Crenshaw, Washington on 22nd and Bronson. He had like the whole apartment complex, and his spot was like a crib. It was like a 5-bedroom crib, and it was like the apartment complexes attached to it. We moved in one of the apartments, and this was still before my pops came home. It was still just me and my mom's. And my grandfather was living next door. I grew up off of Crenshaw, Washington. For the most part.
Okay, so siblings, only child, youngest, oldest?
Nah, I got three sisters and one brother. Two older sisters, one older brother, and one younger sister.
Middle child?
Basically,
yeah. Me too, man. Shake my hand, King.
Basically,
Middle child is always, you know what I'm saying, a special one, that's for sure. Okay, cool. So let's start from the beginning then. It's like you say, you know, it was you I guess your siblings and your moms.
Nah. It was just me and my mom's at first.
Oh, y'all got
Till my
different
pops.
parents, or?
Yeah, my other siblings, they got different moms. Except my younger sister, we got the same mom.
Okay,
But
so it's you and your
my
younger
older
sister.
brother and my other older. I didn't even know I had this real shit. I didn't even know I had two older
Exclusive.
sisters. I didn't know I had two older sisters till my pops came home and shit. And that's some other shit. But I thought I only had my older brother and my older sister till my pops came home. Then my little sister came like same year type shit.
Damn.
As soon as that nigga came.
Shout out to Pops. Okay.
that
That nigga made a village, you know what I'm saying, by himself.
Yeah, he came
God
home when I
bless.
was like 9.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay, had to sit down for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How was that for you?
So I didn't even know. I didn't even know what was going on for real. I was a kid. Even like thinking back when I was going to see him and shit when he was in jail, I didn't even know. Like,
you just thought, hey, I'm seeing a nigga,
I'm
my
gonna
dad
see
behind
my
the glass.
pops.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Word. Did having your father not in your life for the first 9 years, but technically he was, because, you know what I'm saying, you were able to have that connection by going to see him. Did that have any effect on you growing up as a teenager?
He came like at the right time.
Mm.
My pops came when I was 9 and shit. So that's like a transitional point too, especially when you out here, you could do anything. I was seeing shit when I was
That's about
when I was
the
that
time
age,
niggas start
so,
getting into it.
Yeah, like I was just saying shit too. Like when I was that age before he came, like the area I grew up in was a blood neighborhood, so that's what I seen. I used to, I thought, nigga, my pops came, he like, nigga, ain't none of that shit
happening, bro.
Nigga,
Nigga, I'm home now, right?
Yeah, like,
Word. Hey, shout out to Pops. You know what I'm saying? A real man coming home. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I'm just clap for that myself. I just gotta clap for that myself. You know what I'm saying? As a motherfucking man. Okay.
Yeah, but you know.
Word. That's what's up. Okay. So, how was it then growing up then without your pops, and then when he came in here in Los Angeles? Because T-Reg always reiterates about the importance of having his father in his life, and how, you know, it really directed him and steered him out of the streets, even though there's so many influences just around you, like you said, motherfuckers throwing up everything, motherfuckers saying anything just from going outside.
That shit.
So how did that work?
That shit very important, because my pops is, you know, he come from that shit, so it wasn't like all my lessons didn't come from him like telling me verbally. Like I got to see the shit straight on. Like first of all, he came home from jail from doing a bid from some like serious shit,
right,
you know. So, but then when he came home, you know, I'm starting to meet like all his friends and shit,
The
people
homies,
you call uncles, and I'm
yeah.
seeing this side, as like bro said, Compton. You know, my pops from Compton and shit. So
Okay.
now I'm going to that side of the, you know, and but then now I'm seeing death for real, like, and it's weird because it's like, damn, man, you just came home and this my uncle. I call this dude my uncle. This nigga then died, nigga. Like, but
When's at what age did you?
the first time I seen that for real,
Yeah.
I used to call one of my pops' good friends, Uncle Boo. That shit happened fast. My pops probably home for like maybe 2 years. He probably passed when I was like 10 or 11. But I got close with him. Like that was like one of my.
Because he was always around.
Yeah,
like
he
when
was
your
always
pops
around. So when my pops came home, he was around.
Always
and
around.
shit.
Yeah,
And that shit happened to him. That happened at a funeral though.
Say it one more time.
That happened at a funeral. Like he got killed at a funeral. Like,
bro.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Shit.
And you heard about that at what, 10, 11?
Yeah, like 10, 11. And then somebody I got close to, like,
that's it.
When my pops first came home, so I'm seeing this shit like early, and that happened a lot though. Like, I used to hear them calls, and it's like, you know, now I'm old. Now I'm older. That shit be happening to me now. You know, like now I see like all that shit. But like when I was younger, I was seeing that shit then with him. Like when he first got home, and I'm like, shit crazy. You know, my pops went in when he was 28. You know, I'm older than that right now.
Right now,
so it's like, man, they can do a 9-10 year bid, come home, and you know, shit still going on like that. But I'm seeing that early on, so I had a whole different perspective on shit. And when my pops first came home, he was doing gang prevention. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah. He was trying to get like.
How does that work? Explain that to me.
He was at this youth center called APCH, a place called Home. It was off of Central and like 22nd or some shit, or somewhere around there by the Tansburger off of Central. It was right across the street from the Tansburger, and it was just like a bunch of kids that used to go there, and like a lot of them was already in gangs and shit. That was just like a place for like a YMCA,
like Central Adams.
So like kind of like an after school,
like a YMCA. So I was going there every day. Like I was seeing, I'm a West Side kid. I'm going to the East Side every day now with my pops and shit. So I was seeing how they was living early on. I knew it was different from like what I was coming from. Like I was seeing street shit, but I'm like, nah, the East Side, this shit a little
A little
different.
different,
These
right?
niggas living a little different. But I was around that shit like my whole, preteen to probably like 15 years old. My pops was doing that type shit. And he's just trying to keep kids out the streets. But like even that, like I seen kids get killed like around that time. Like it was a kid that went to that this Latino kid that went to that to a place called home and shit, and he got killed. He was like 15, and I seen that shit when I was like 12.
12.
Like I'm like, damn, this nigga was coming up here every day.
Do you think you're
Like
numb to some things now
now,
as an
yeah, for
adult?
sure. Yeah. Certain shit, no, certain shit, but hearing it, like when you just hear it, it's like, damn. But
That's literally
sometimes
all
I
you can
sit,
say. Damn.
yeah, sometimes I sit with shit though, and I ain't gonna lie, I have my times, I break down, like,
As a
Because
man.
the thing is,
yeah,
you're human beings, and death is always something that's death is the one thing that's inevitable. But
yeah.
to have it happen at the hands of just violence or things that we grow up in, it tends to be a traumatic thing that people don't actually unpack or they don't actually talk about because you've been through some very traumatic shit from the age of 9 to I'm at least like 15, 16 that grown men haven't even been through.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
be
I'm
saying that
saying?
shit, like, where we come from and shit, like urban areas, like even a place like, you from Chicago, you would know. But
Exactly.
like coming from like everybody don't grow up like this, everybody don't see like motherfuckers getting shot and killed and hearing about that shit. A motherfucker just call you on the regular, like, whoopty whoop just got killed and you just like, damn. Like, bro, like his phone number might be in your,
The phone.
you know what I'm
That's the
saying?
craziest
Like,
thing.
and you just like, damn.
Question.
Like,
What was the first what age were you when the first person you personally knew got killed? I was
like like a
16.
like a person
Friend or
around my
yeah,
age.
around your age or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was 16 when the first person I personally knew, used to smoke with, used to kick it, play ball, got
Like I
killed.
told you, the
Your
the kid
uncle,
out,
right?
not
Or
well,
the
him for
the
sure
kid. Oh,
out, but the kid at APCH, and then when I was in high school, it was a kid from I don't want to do no name
yeah,
dropping
it's
because
all
this
good.
shit still
Still, yeah.
relevant to this time.
hmm
But
It was somebody you knew in high school.
yeah, he got killed. He was in my PE class, and bro got killed like
Wow.
the probably like 8th week into school. This is my freshman year.
Hmm.
Like that type shit.
How does that affect you mentally as
Shit,
a
at the time, you just keep going. Like, you don't. Like, for real, it's just, like I said, it's just like, damn, like, shit, you just live your life. You're a kid. Like, like,
mm,
shit. You think that shit can't happen to you, though. It's like,
you think it don't? Yeah. But then my question then is like, when you think that that shit can't happen to you, is it because of the different path that you chose, or just like, I move differently? You know what I'm saying? Or you think confident about yourself, or because it's niggas that bang and do all type of shit, and it's like, man, that never like prime
I
example.
never
We
thought,
never thought that would happen to Nip. You know what I'm saying? We would
yeah.
no one would have ever thought what happened to him would have happened to him, and he wouldn't have neither. But the situation is that he was in that life. But in reality, it's like for certain people who come from around it or come from, what I'm saying, in it, but not, what I'm saying, completely in it. It's like you get to a point where it's like, all right, well, yeah, I just move differently, but then there's always casualties. So what made you feel like you were above that situation and you could make it to this point right now?
I don't know if I ever really felt like, not know, like, on no untouchable shit. I ain't never felt like that. Like, I just try to always move a certain type of way.
Mm.
But I have put myself in, like, bullshit before in my life. But past that, like, once I matured up, it's just like, yeah, I just move a certain type of way. And
Mhm.
even when you move a certain type of way, shit, you can always slip up. But
Right. Do you feel that growing up in this city
it's cold.
conditioned
It's
you?
cold as shit in here. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, it's cold.
I'm gonna turn it off. I'll turn it off in a
We're
minute.
gonna turn the AC off
Oh
in a minute.
God.
But bro, it get hot in this motherfucker, that's for sure. But anyway, my question though, do you think that growing up in LA conditioned you to be able to deal with death easily?
Probably, like I said, most people probably don't even see this type of shit. You come from a fucking place that most places, it's only like 10, 15 places close to some shit like this.
Mhm.
But not even, because it's where gangbanging originated. So it's senseless shit that's still going on here. That's only we understand, you know. Like
And
literally, only we understand this type of shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And coming from a gangbang city that has their own gangs that are nationally known and certain things like that, that's another reason why I feel like Chicago people and LA people like relate a lot too, because the mentality in that city about always being on edge, always being on point, always, you know what I'm saying, you know where you going and know how you moving, like you just said. Everybody don't live like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Motherfuckers in Montana or something. Shout out to Montana. I ain't never been, but you know what I'm saying? Like certain places.
You could
You know what
just
I'm
leave the house and be cool.
Go cool.
I have to look in your rear view
Mind your
mirrors
business. I ain't even gonna lie, gang. When I came to Los Angeles, and I always have this conversation with other Chicago people. When I came to Los Angeles, now mind you, this is me being smart. So the places that I lived were very secured places, the Valley, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Feel me? But this was the first place that I came to, and I was just like, these niggas be wearing slides outside? Like,
who be wearing slides?
Not necessarily. I'm not saying you. You know what I'm saying? But like, native. No, not you. But I'm like, motherfuckers is like they wear that as their attire. You know what I'm saying? Just regular slides or like motherfuckers wear. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. Trust me. Or it's like niggas leave their door open. Like they'll have the you see now you just looked at me crazy.
Where the
now,
hell this nigga been at?
Where the hell this nigga been at? But listen to what I said though. I'm not in the environments that technically
we
y'all
right,
in.
right.
Where y'all are
you on
more,
some like you said.
You talking about when you in the Valley?
Yeah.
In the Valley or just in the Valley is not the only place I've been to. Where,
it's like
you know
the places that you be.
The places that I be, because mind you, I come from Chicago. So like I said, my boots are strapped all the time. You feel me? My head is on a swivel all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't even talk to certain niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because I get to where the fuck I gotta go and I keep it moving. Because the type of city that I come from, it's bullshit. The moment you walk out your door, it's bullshit everywhere. So everybody gotta have their shoes tied. Motherfuckers gotta, you know what I'm saying, get to where they going and all type of shit. It's out here when I realized shit was so more lackadaisy, you know what I'm saying, or just like more comfortable because of the settings that I put myself in. I didn't come here and come straight to Inglewood. I ain't go to Compton. I ain't go to, you know what I'm saying, I ain't go to none of the places where it's actively, you know what I'm saying,
shit going
anxiety for, you know what I'm saying, the natives to have. So when I got here, it was just such a culture shock for me because I'm like, all right, I get the palm trees, I get the, you know what I'm saying, the nice weather and shit, but niggas is that comfortable out here? And then I started going to the areas where y'all live and where y'all be at. And I was like, okay. Yeah, niggas getting to where the fuck they gotta go around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't sitting around playing around, you know what I'm saying? Or niggas is talking to me but looking over me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Tune, yeah, what? And at first it's like, man, why you look? But then I realized, okay, well, I realize where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. It's not no disrespect. It's just what he on right now, like, because where we at. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like growing up in these cities that come from gangbang culture, like you have to have a certain level of awareness. That is the perfect word. Awareness and level-headedness, because if not, man, you can get chipped out here very fast. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta move smart, especially if you was a kid that had to like take the bus and shit. You know, like you was a kid that had to take the metro to get to where you had to go. Like, yeah, you gotta. That shit probably make you move a little.
What's the wildest thing you seen on the metro?
Man, I seen all type of wild shit. I don't know.
All type of weird.
Give me one, cause I tell you one too. I was in the Valley on the Orange
seen
line.
a lady pee on the metro.
Yeah.
I feel it. I was on the metro back in like 2017, but continue.
Shit. I don't know. I done seen all type of dirty motherfuckers on there. It's like just some shit you shouldn't even be around as a kid. Like, then you getting on the bus, nigga, at 11, 12 years old, and it's a motherfucking stinky ass crack addict, nigga, on the back of the bus, nigga, or you know, hopping on the bus, nigga. You hop on the wrong bus, nigga, want a trip today, nigga. Nigga on some gangbanging shit, nigga. You don't even bang, nigga. Nigga just want a trip today, nigga. All type of shit. That's where you gonna get banged on.
The bus?
That's how I learned my street smarts for sure.
The bus.
Walking the streets and getting on the bus. Nigga, I used to catch the bus from.
I remember you was telling me one time about this infamous gang member that you saw on the bus one time, and you was like, "Oh, that's old bro." You know what I'm saying? What?
The most infamous niggas.
The most infamous niggas.
All times, yeah.
Right, yeah. But back in the day before social media and shit, yeah.
No, I remember I had moved to the east side for like almost a year when I was younger, like 03. Like 03, I was in 6th grade. And I was going to middle school in Inglewood though.
Oh wow!
But I had to catch the bus from Manchester and Broadway to La Tierra. Bro, that's a mission.
No, I've been here long enough. I know exactly. That's long as fuck.
That's a janky route.
That's a janky route.
Wow.
It's a janky route.
Oh yeah, it's very janky. And I'm in 6th grade, so like I'm walking from 91st and Broadway to Broadway in Manchester, and I gotta get on the bus to go to La Tierra. So nigga, I was peeping
like
shit.
a 2-hour bus ride.
Nah.
It's not even about that. It's just about the walk to the bus.
Oh yeah, all the extra
just
shit.
getting on the bus.
It probably took like a good 30 minutes. Probably
and
like 30.
every stop, you don't know what might happen on this motherfucker.
Right, yeah.
Nigga, I'm getting on the bus. We got to stop on Manchester and Fig, Manchester and Hoover, Manchester and Vermont, Manchester and Normandy. It's
every stop.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, that's what the
stop
bus gonna do. It's gonna take you
crazy.
through a
couple of different
Then I would get off on Manchester and La Brea. Niggas is right there banging early morning on Manchester and La Brea.
6
for
o'clock.
For sure.
7 o'clock in the morning.
So, yeah, nigga had to get his antennas up quick.
Damn, niggas is banging on you at breakfast.
It started being more. My life used to just be about nigga school and being in the NBA. And then the nigga started catching the bus.
So I seen
shit started changing. Shit started changing.
Really, I would say the most transitional part in my life was probably middle school. Once you get to middle school and shit, you really start like it's niggas gang banging and shit.
Oh yeah,
no, for sure.
Middle school
was
definitely 12.
No,
Yeah, 6 12. Yeah, niggas is gang banging.
Those niggas going to hit the going to hit East Lake, nigga, all that type of shit, and coming back to school. Like I had them type of homies and shit, like.
Word. What middle school did you go to?
I went to John Burroughs. I used to bus it over there. I'll take the what the fuck bus is that? I don't know, the bus that go up Crenshaw to Wilshire.
210.
210 to the I forgot all I remember is the 35. I used to take the 35 to get to Fairfax. The 35 to that transit.
It's some real LA shit, y'all.
Be janky too. That transit on Fairfax, you never know. There's so many buses that's coming right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm glad that you said that specific name, Fairfax. So let's let's fast forward to there. Because Fairfax, being on Fairfax and going to Fairfax High School evidently is when the catalyst in your life started going up. You know what I'm saying? When things started transitioning to, a different mindset. So, like I said, I did my, my homework. In an interview that you had on All Def Digital back in 2018, after you had dropped, a little bit after you dropped, is Hope for
the Youth.
Hope for the Youth. You were talking about how coming up on Fairfax and just like the influences that you had as far as rapping, it was like Kendrick, it was who else? Like who did you say? You said I forgot. I can't think of it, bro. I know Kendrick and certain people, Dom. You know what I'm saying? Just certain people that you grew up around, but. Because and shout out to the homie Nico G4, you know what I'm saying? You was here for that episode, and all three of y'all been locked in literally since high school, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing music, playing ball, being cool niggas, being on the scene, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. Yeah. So I just want to, let you guys know sincerely, I want to give y'all flowers, you know what I'm saying? Like just in general, just from me to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like the consistency of the grind, the consistency of the friendship, and from an outsider, being now accepted inside, you know what I'm saying? I respect it and I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, for sure. So, the Fairfax situation then, you started, you were explaining how you started seeing your peers and other people started actually catching some notoriety and shit like that. Yeah. And then I think it was Anwar. Yeah. And where I personally don't know of Anwar, but I remember you were saying like how you came up, they were older, right? Yeah. But you came up around all of them and even like Odd Future and all those people too. So talk to me about how that experience was for you growing up in the scene with people. You were talking about how you remember the Diamond Supply back in the day when it was next to Flight Club. You know what I'm saying? So you've been out, and before the camera even start, we just talked about a nigga that was asked or saying something on that comment on a video or a song of yours, like, yeah, I remember bro from back on Fairfax. Yeah. Nigga, that means you've been my fan for 10 plus years, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure it's very, 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 very well known. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got fans. You feel me? So in retrospect, let's talk about the Fairfax, you know what I'm saying, lifestyle and going to Fairfax High School. How was that for you?
That shit was just like an escape for us, I just remember going there whenever I could. Every weekend, just to go up there, skateboard.
Oh, you skated?
For a second, I tried. I was into it too. Somebody not. Intermission.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Intermission. Three-way Slim. That's my dog, man.
What's going on, Slim? Too.
Re-ask that question again, bro.
I will.
My fault.
Oh, we still rolling?
Yeah, we still recording.
What you say? I forgot
That's the beauty of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get this raw and uncut. You feel me? Fairfax. Oh, man. Okay. Hey, listen. Listen.
Hey, yo.
That was crazy.
First and foremost, I said what I said. Okay.
That was crazy. I was waiting to use that.
You've been waiting to use the fucking button since I got it. He called it like, yeah, hey, yo, that was crazy.
Whoa.
Yo, that was insane.
That's crazy, man. Let's focus, man. Let's refocus.
Bro, what are we doing here right now? Let's get back to the episode. All right,
bro. Basically, was just saying, what was it just like to get to Fairfax?
You said it was the getaway. You went out there every chance you could. You know what I'm saying, and just every weekend. You know what I'm saying. Talk about that. Because honestly, I got out here in 2013, and when I got out here, the Fairfax movement was still you know what I'm saying, like motherfuckers was over there and like
they was still pulling up,
like literally kicking it. Shout out to the homie Corbin. Because I remember Corbin used to be on Fairfax, hustling like a motherfucker. Yeah,
Corbin
used to be out there, and I would be like, "What the fuck is on Fairfax?" But I didn't understand the culture behind it. You know what I'm saying? So explain that. Realistically explain it, because if anybody can explain the Fairfax culture that comes from it, you can. Because when I remember you listing certain people, you was talking about Dom. You was talking about, you know what I'm saying, just the clothing and stuff that's around there. You was talking about Casey. You was talking about all these different people that was around that time. What led that to be so much of a, you know what I'm saying, a thing, a hub or a culture?
It was a escape for us, you know. None of us grew up over there. We was all migrating over there to go
from different places.
Yeah, and we just got into streetwear shit early on, and that's where it all was at. And I always give my flowers to like Anwar and them, you know, because that's how we found out about that shit.
Basically.
Like, rogue status and
that's where it started with me. Rogue status and Anwar for sure.
Yeah, Rogue status. I heard about that.
But that wasn't even on Fairfax. That was in Venice.
Fairfax. That was just a streetwear shit. That shit was on Venice.
Yeah, it was on
You didn't
Venice.
even know it. Like, as a kid, it was like, man, you damn near wouldn't even be able to go there because you ain't got no car. How the fuck you gonna get there? Your parents take you there.
Right, yeah.
Parents wasn't even rocking with the shit. Like, they had this t-shirt that had guns on it and shit.
Nigga, you had to have that t-shirt.
You wear that shit in school, you got to turn it inside out type shit. Yeah.
You had to have that t-shirt.
You had to have that
t-shirt.
You had that T, you was that nigga, huh?
You had to.
This one, you know, t-shirts, $50 and shit, that was expensive back then.
Nigga, that's expensive. No, the fuck. You grown now. You got money.
Yeah,
$50 t-shirt? This is
I get what he's saying.
Back then, like,
oh no, that is mad expensive. No, that is hella expensive.
Young nigga shit.
Yeah.
What?
Nigga, I'm Target with it. $12. $12.99. Judge if you want. Continue.
But it was just a different type of lifestyle. It was a lifestyle, you know, like it made you feel part of some shit, you know, like different than some hood shit, different than the average shit, you know, that people.
Because it seems like around that time, not even around that time, but in y'all culture and in the city, gangbanging was a fad. Like it was always been a thing. So it's like for y'all to go the other way.
It's always been a thing. When I was growing up, I feel like, I don't know, it wasn't so crazy. Like, but I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be wrong. I feel like it just kept escalating. But that could just be like what I was living in, you know? Like, the people
your reality.
Around.
Yeah, that's just it's perspective and it's age.
It's perspective and age, because whatever people that was older than me, you know, they was probably going through, they was probably seeing all type of shit. Yeah. But like, I literally watched it go from fighting to guns getting pulled out to shooting to niggas getting killed. You know?
Yeah, it was that transition.
That was the transition.
That is real.
No, but like he said, for me, it was like even with that, seeing the elevation of that with the street shit. When niggas go on Fairfax, it's like you see that same fandom and same craziness of elevation, but we just seeing it in a whole different fly positive way. Like, and that shit made you be like, all right, I want this a little more than being on that.
And it was options out there. It made you really. It's like you could look at somebody like the homie Bailey was the manager of Flight Club at 17 years old.
Oh
so
shit!
I was watching
Shout out to Bailey.
Yeah, I was watching Bro, and he got me my first internship at SLB. That was a store that was right next to Flight Club and shit.
Bailey, part of the reason why the Tisa brand got so cracking.
The what?
Remember Tisa? Remember
Tisa,
that
Taz Arnold.
Taz Arnold
Oh,
shit?
okay,
Yeah,
for
Bailey
sure.
was like one of the niggas that was pushing that
Oh
shit.
God,
For sure.
I remember that nigga.
You know, I don't think he get enough flowers for a lot of
No
shit
credit
that
for that
he
shit.
did. You know?
Right.
Now he fucked with niggas too. He used to fuck with me, L, and Chris
Yeah.
Tough. He used to fuck with us too.
Yeah, he put his arm around me early on when I was a freshman. We went to Hamilton together my freshman year, and he was
Getting the
a
mic.
senior. When I went there and I seen bro in Flight Club, I'm like, nigga, you go to fucking Hamilton, nigga? Like, the fuck? Like,
right.
That's a cool reality. Like, damn, this nigga go to school like me, and he here.
Bro.
That make you be like, damn, okay.
That was my dog, though. Like, Ben,
how was it for you seeing Dom around the way? Right,
man,
when he
early
was, you know what I'm
on,
saying?
keep it real, like it was shit. It just seemed regular, you know. At first, it's like, man, Dom noticed motherfuckers, you know. Like I worked at SLB, so I used to come in there and shit. Like I used to talk to Dom and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't notice how big the rap shit was then. I used to see bro and shit. Like
it was regular.
Yeah, it was regular, you know. But then he was progressing for sure. So then it was looking like, damn, you know. And then you know, that nigga Casey was doing this shit too, and Dom had put his arm around Casey, and then that's when shit was looking like, damn, this shit is real. These niggas going crazy. These niggas going crazy. You know, I remember the whole little CDC shit. We was in high school when that happened, you know, like the Hit Boy. I'm like, damn, this music shit looking crazy, you know, because it's like, man, keep it real. Before any of that, niggas watching MTV shit, you know, we watching shit that's on TV,
Jams,
MTV
VH1
Jams,
Soul,
like music, rap, nigga, that
VH1
shit.
Souls, right?
That shit don't seem
You're
real.
showing your age, right? Because that's
old
school shit.
Nigga, we watching 106 in Park, nigga, rap don't seem real, nigga. We seeing Jay-Z and shit on the fucking TV, bro. Like,
you know, that's the really, I ain't gonna lie. That's probably one of the realest shit that I heard in a while. Watching 106 in Park, watching TRL, you know what I'm saying? All
Rap
these different
City.
shit, Rap City. You think of DMX, you think of all these people, you think of Jay-Z. It's like, man.
And then it's like, since we've been alive, these niggas they've been niggas.
Yeah, they old. They ain't been
so
them
it's
niggas.
like you said, they don't even seem like that's something.
And then you realize that somebody that you genuinely know, somebody you could touch, somebody that you can call. It's like, yo, this nigga's on the same tube that I'm watching.
Like headed towards that.
Or at least heading towards that, yeah.
Like, at that time, it's like, damn.
No, yeah,
but even then, still, I wasn't something like, I didn't decide to be no rapper off of none of that. Like,
when did you record your first song?
Really, even nigga, when I was a kid, probably when my dad first came home and shit. Like, at APCH, they had a fucking studio there. And yeah, I had recorded a song there, but like that shit wasn't no serious. I was a kid, but on some trying to rap, like fuck it, I'm gonna try this shit. Like 11th grade.
11th grade. Is it because I remember, like I said, shout out to homie Nico. When he was here, he was talking about, you know, the reason why he technically started rapping was because niggas was already living this cool ass lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just like, might as well, you know what I'm saying, put some sounds behind this
for
shit.
Sure, because
and
if
just
you think
tell
about
our
it,
lives.
rap at that time, nigga, just on some adolescence shit. It's like, nigga, what is it? Nigga getting hoes and, you know, doing cool shit, nigga. We rap.
That's literally all it is, yeah.
All you gotta do is rap about this shit, like the shit we doing. But with me, more so, like I feel like I was always getting hit with real life, so I always found like a vulnerability to like talk about more personal shit, you know, and like.
Do you feel like rapping is just like your vocal journal?
Hell yeah, that's my escape for sure. Like, on some way deeper shit, you know, nigga. When I was younger, I just used to feel like nigga ain't had nobody to like really
vent to.
Yeah, say some like motherfucker wasn't feeling like what I was, you know. I don't know. I just like mom's pops, like especially back then. Now, of course, I could talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I get on the phone, talk to my pops for an hour. As a kid, nigga, I ain't even used to have nigga 4 sentence conversation with bro. You know, like not even like that though. Like I love my pops to death. You know,
sure.
I don't, you know. Bro's fresh out of prison, nigga. I don't know, you know.
Yeah, you don't know what to say.
Different, yeah. It's hard to, it's a disconnect. It's a disconnect.
I never held no grudges against that. And then my mom's too. I was my mom's first kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't know nothing. You know, like she raising me how the fuck.
Her best,
you know. So, but like back then, you know, it was no. And there was a lot of shit going on too. You know, I lost my grandpa when I was 16. My mom's dad. You know, like my grandmother passed away a year or two after that. Like, there's a lot of shit going on, you know. So it wasn't no time to really and tell people about the fuck I had going on. So that's why I found out. I mean, that's why I put that shit in the music. Like, even since early on, like, and I think just doing this shit over and over, because I wasn't good like at rap, nigga. I'm gonna keep
Let's
it
talk about
1,000.
it, bro.
Like,
Let's
I
talk.
wasn't-
You was trash your first shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Your first shit was ass, huh?
So I didn't start off a good rapper, nigga. Like, I always knew I had some shit to say though.
Perseverance,
That's
ladies
why
and
when you asked
gentlemen.
me- when you asked me
Perseverance.
that question, this shit really come from having some shit to say more so than
Trying
wanna
to
be a
rap.
rapper.
Oh, then trying to be cool and trying to, you know what I'm saying?
I never
be
even
some-
even the whole
Okay.
persona of like nigga really me.
That's
Like if you know
hard.
me from LA, nigga, you know, but I didn't fully portray that in rap coming out. You know, like
Hey,
it
that's
was more so
very interesting.
my inner me. Like, nah, nigga, I'm not finna just I got the bitches, I smoke weed, nigga, like
Would you say
felt
that
like that
you
shit
were
was
more of an
corny.
introvert coming up as a younger man? And then now that you
Nah, I wasn't
got a little-
I don't think I was no introvert coming up. I'm more probably an introvert now. Coming up, I was definitely like
Niggas was outside.
Niggas
I was
outside. Okay,
nigga,
no,
like-
but very well, very well.
I was
I hear you.
outside for sure. Like, nigga, I was a person motherfuckers knew. You know?
Right,
Like,
right.
For
No, I
sure.
get that. I get that.
Like, fuck rap, nigga. Like, motherfuckers know me on just some. If you from LA, around my generation, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Motherfuckers know.
it ain't about no rap shit.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting because I want to get into the rap shit specifically. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna take this smoke break. All right, so we're here for the smoke break, and in this break, we asked for an exclusive or just a good ass story. So you had a story about some wild shit that evidently my nigga was around at.
That's
That's what he said. So I want to
As he
hear
tell the
it.
story, we gonna see.
We're
if I
gonna see,
know.
right?
I
So
don't
see
know
if
for
it
sure,
if it
but
strike a memory.
I know he knows
So
about
what?
it.
So what
if
happened?
he wasn't
Is it
there.
is it about something on Fairfax or what?
Nah, it happened at my boy Bates crib and shit.
Oh no, I wasn't. I literally was about to put. I know you're talking about now.
Okay.
I was literally around the corner. Niggas called like, "Nigga, they just shot Bates' crib up." I'm like, damn.
Well,
Go ahead.
nigga just told the hey man.
No, I didn't. No. The detail. No.
We ain't gonna name drop the.
No, we
No,
not
it's
name
not even
drop.
that.
We
No,
never
the
name drop. We never name
detail
drop.
is gonna.
We can say where it's at. This Bates, my boy. It's like
Okay,
one of my
so
right
shout out to
hands.
Bates.
This was in
Go
Baldwin
for it.
Hills.
In Baldwin Hills. So
Baldwin Hills.
evidently
And Bates
in
crib
Baldwin
was-
Hills it go down now.
Nah, Bates crib was one of them spots.
Yeah,
when
for
we was
our
kids.
circle of
Yeah,
people
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like
he do parties
bro
and
done
shit?
had
Through-
plenty of functions at his crib.
Oh,
Plenty.
yeah, I already know.
Plenty.
I used to throw parties and shit.
His pool house was the
pool
function
house.
spot.
Ooh, the
Yeah.
pool house.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Plenty,
So
plenty.
explain to us about this story,
So shit,
Bates Crib. What happened?
I'm fresh out of high school, really.
Oh, this is out of high school.
I'm out of high school. It's a week before I'm about to go. I do a semester in college, some other shit. I did a semester in
My nigga
college.
did a semester and said, fuck that.
It's a day before I'm about to go, hop on the plane to go to college and shit.
Which college?
Dillard University. But the homie having a function at his
My nigga was smart. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He had to
Nah.
fly out. You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
I
saying?
am
Shout out to
smart,
bro.
That nigga said
He
nah.
said nah.
Damn. All right, dumbass.
Smart as
All right, dumbass. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Smart as fuck.
I'm trying to give my nigga his flowers, bro.
I definitely was smart as fuck if I ended up there. So yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying,
As a
bro. I
man.
know, but like, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? I'm trying to give you
definitely
flowers,
smart
baby.
as fuck because I ended up there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Okay. Continue the story. All right,
That's a
you
whole
finna
nother
go.
story.
Right, bet. No problem.
We can say
ain't even
that too.
gonna
I ain't never told that one. We talk
Yeah, that's
about
an
it.
exclusive. All right.
But yeah, when I pulled up to my boy Bass crib and shit, and it was a regular function how it always be and shit. Then these specific niggas, fall through niggas that always be making trouble.
Look,
Nigga, these
this
niggas come through,
before you
nigga.
continue. Wait, before
I
you
low
continue.
key know the niggas that was making
The
trouble.
niggas I was with. Yes. From the last story.
Oh.
Yes, that's crazy.
okay,
Yeah, same
that's
niggas.
crazy.
But go ahead. That's
Wow.
context. That's
So-
context.
so- So
Yeah.
when them
Check out
niggas-
the last with Nico,
Nico
right?
G4.
Yeah, check out the Nico G4 episode. Go for it.
Yeah, so when them niggas pull up, nigga, anytime them niggas pull up, nigga, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
Everybody like, oh
It's
shit.
a problem. And if
It's a
you
problem.
know anything about LA, you already know who they talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know who they talking about. Go for it.
Anyways, soon as they walk in, nigga, some shit go on. Nigga, gunshots go off. We all in the pool house, nigga, but it's bullets coming through the pool house, nigga. Everybody scattering through that motherfucker. By the time all the gunshots go off, we looking around. It's a nigga shot, nigga, right on the floor. The nigga that was damn near right next to me, the shots was coming through like through his door, and the people that was outside tried to run in, knock this nigga whole door off the hinges and shit. Shit was fucking wild, bro. But anyways, the niggas that had the little shootout come in the pool house, nigga, blick out, nigga. Everybody, nigga, scared as a motherfucker. Nigga, like, ain't nobody going nowhere. Nigga, where my motherfucking phone at? Nigga, like,
time out. Niggas shot up a fucking.
It's a nigga shot on the floor too. It's a nigga
Let's
shot.
recap.
And
Let's recap.
The homegirl brother.
It's the homegirl little brother.
The little brother.
It's the homegirl little brother. He was a young nigga at the time. Young nigga at the function. He wasn't even, if I was fresh out of high school, he was still
16
in high school. He wasn't
right.
supposed to.
I think probably was in like 10th grade.
Let's recap. All right, let's recap just for the people. Let me give a recap. So a party's going on. Bunch of cool people, bunch of bad bitches having fun. Some friends of, you know what I'm saying, a friend.
Don't point at me.
Let's just say friends of a friend. You know what I'm saying?
I'm weak.
Pull up with a little aggressive energy. Shots go off. Somebody gets shot. An adolescent, teenager.
One of the niggas come walking back in the shit with his homies like, nigga, where my motherfucking phone at? Ain't nobody leaving until I find my phone.
And
nigga,
evidently this was all over a fucking phone?
No, this was gangbanging.
Gangbang.
But then the nigga came in looking for his phone.
Get into the politics.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. Niggas came in shooting, bet.
Yeah.
That's the
what I will say on some crazy sad shit, both niggas involved are dead right now. That's sad. That's unfortunate.
Not from that situation.
Not from that situation, but they're just both.
Not from gun violence.
And both of them not dead from gun violence. That's crazy. They both dead on some health shit. That's crazy. And they were both very popular gang members in the city for our generation. That's crazy. But yeah, that's some crazy life shit.
That is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's wild.
It is.
But
yeah, so nigga came in there. He looked at the nigga on the floor. He looked at the nigga on the floor. Said some wild shit to the nigga like, "Oh, you fuck with whoop-de-whoop. You could die, nigga." Like, I'm like, damn, nigga. Like,
and so, like, how is everybody facing there? Like, how y'all?
Yeah, everybody like, nigga, what the fuck? And then the homie go wrap the nigga leg up and shit.
So you get shot in the leg?
Niggas get up out of there. The niggas that, had the whole little shit going on. But that was just,
did this story find his phone?
This story continued for me, though. So niggas leave the function and shit. We go back to my man's crib, nigga, on La Brea and Venice. Nigga, this used to be normal. We'll walk, nigga, to the 7-Eleven and shit. Nigga, that shit regular shit. Like, we walked to the 7-Eleven this night, man. We get pulled up on by some Latinos, nigga. Nigga pulled a blick out on us, nigga. Tell us, fuck niggers. I'm like, oh, man, I know what this shit is, nigga. I walk around to the side of the car, dog. Like, ain't God willing, nigga. God bless. Nothing happened. They just pulled off on us.
Feel me?
But I'm like, man, this the day before I'm about to go
to college.
And shit. I'm like,
fuck up out of here,
nigga. Like,
I'm gone.
Nigga, it's word. I swear to God, this true story.
Nigga went back to his homie crib and had a Trey moment. Nigga said, I'm going.
Still college. I can't do this shit no more, man. They fucking with me. These motherfuckers in here.
Nigga, like, I can't take this shit.
I can't take this shit no more. Nigga, fresh out of high school.
Hey, that is crazy, though. For some fresh out of high school shit, that's crazy. That's crazy.
While we was in high school, like I said, nigga, the shit was just progressing, nigga. So
no, because trust me, I understand. Like, it really went from hand play to serious gunplay.
I remember the era for the niggas I was around when they got, like, serious for them when I was, like, around my senior year. I remember being like, oh, them niggas tripping.
Yeah, like, they kind of got like that. You know what I'm saying? When shit was...
On some crazy shit before we end the smoke break. The same two niggas involved in that story, too, who I said... Remember the year before? Did you come to that party I had with Corey and them, the Christmas one? And it was like by LAX?
Yeah.
One of the niggas tried to come into the function to shoot the other nigga a year before at a function I had. But this nigga had a big ass shotgun in his pants.
Oh my God.
No, it was crazy, bro. And the homie Pops had to wrestle him to the ground. He didn't call the police on him. Wrestled him to the ground, took the shotgun from him and like told bro, like nigga, we're gonna watch you literally leave. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. And the other homie inside of the function, and he like, I'm like, bro, like, come on, bro, you bring in this crazy energy. He like, bro, but I ain't even do nothing, nigga. I'm just here. He like clearly, bro, came tripping.
For you.
That's how it used to be, bro. Like,
these are the same two niggas involved a year before. Then a year later, this happens at the homie base house. And like I said, unfortunately, I fucked with both of them niggas too. They were both the homies.
Niggas could tell multiple stories after that shit, about,
the connection.
The connections with, niggas from LA know, that shit get real deep.
Rest in peace to them niggas.
And we're back. Okay, we're back now. So we left off talking about how, you know what I'm saying, you been that nigga, man. You been, you know what I'm saying, on the scene. You been, you know what I'm saying, in the lifestyle of a real LA nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the music was something that was therapy, evidently. It was your vocal journal, and it was an outlet. But at a certain point in time, nigga, you got good at it. It wasn't just you know what I'm saying, just talking shit or just, you know what I'm saying, expressing yourself. You had a buzz. When did let's say your first song start making some traction in the
That
city?
shit happened immediately. Because I was, like I said, even when the shit was weak. Like, as
Oh,
soon as
really?
I started dropping this shit, like, as soon as we was like, we gonna take this shit serious, motherfuckers knew, like, not like that, I keep it real. Like, the nigga Casey was our homie. He was already going up.
Shout
and
out
shit.
Casey Veggies.
So, us doing our thing, me and Nico and shit, like, it was like, okay. That nigga
It's automatic.
Shit. Like, it was
Right.
automatic.
Young nigga
You know what I'm
movement.
saying? Yeah,
Right,
young nigga
right.
movement. You
Right.
know, and I said I wasn't the best rapper, but nigga was ambitious. And I was saying shit too. It just wasn't on, like
Right,
it just wasn't flowing. It wasn't. I probably not on the right beats. All the, you gotta keep. It's
Well,
repetition.
you know, you had to learn, man. You had
It's
to learn.
repetition,
Yeah.
and I really like. I fuck with the craft so much. I wanted to get better. Like that was always my goal. I want to be better in this
So this
shit.
is your passion. Music was your passion.
It became my
passion.
passion.
Has it always been your passion? Did you always?
I always had a love for it because I know that just off of always knowing how to recite somebody else's lyrics and shit, like fluently. That's a talent in itself,
That is
like,
true, right? Like the niggas reciting like Busta Rhymes verse on that, you know what I'm saying? Look at me now.
Yeah, I used to be able to rap Ludacris Roll Out. My pops
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That's shake my head, king.
Yeah.
That's some shit. I ain't fucking rap that shit, right? Okay, that's hard. That's hard.
Shit.
Word.
Nigga, I remember listening to Bone Thug songs and literally practicing, rewinding it.
You
like making sure I
Bone
get
Thug
it.
shit?
For sure.
Of course, yeah, hell yeah. Well, we recited like Do or Die and Twister and shit in Chicago, so you know what I'm saying?
Twister too.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. All right. So cool.
Like,
Bet.
Yeah, so I hopped in it like, but now I ain't look at rap as like having an image and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was just rapping, nigga.
Right. But you was already who you was, right?
Like I said on the G4 show, I vividly remember when both of them niggas started. Like I remember when they were like, "All right, we about to seriously be." I remember that shit. Like I vividly remember. That's fun. Like I really remember that shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
now
really that shit happened. It just started happening too. Like when we decided, I dropped my first mixtape when we was in high school. Me and G4 dropped a week apart. He dropped a mixtape called G4 Tour. Was that? It was.
No, that was the second one.
It was
G4 Tour.
Mine on a Million. He dropped a tape called Mine on a Million.
I remember the cover. As soon as you said it, that's crazy. I remember the cover.
I dropped a tape called Something Perfect, and this was before I was even Mani Coolin, before he was Nico G4. I think bro was just going by Nico. I was going by Mani, and them was the tapes that we had dropped. When I had dropped that tape, that shit ended up being trending on Twitter and shit. Like, that was
how did you get your rap name?
Coolin? Because when I had dropped that shit, I'm like, man, I gotta have something like else on my shit.
Nigga said I can't just be Mani.
I can't be
Well, the thing is, and let's be clear, this is exclusive. Because and I gotta say it, because I was calling you Manny for so fucking long. And you corrected me, but not because you wanted to, but just because like, all right, man, because evidently people be having you fucked up all the time calling you Manny.
I don't even be correcting people for real.
Let's be very clear. This nigga's name is Mani. Okay? You heard it first right now on Dussé. Mani Coolin. I had to correct myself too. You know,
nigga kept calling you out on the G4 show. After a while, I also had to say something.
Nigga, but the thing is, he responded. The problem with you is responding. But I understand why you ain't got time to keep correcting niggas and shit. So I get it though. But okay, Mani Coolin, how did that, you know what I'm saying? You just wanted to, was it just more of you like your personality that came with it? You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember who, but for sure when I was in high school, somebody like gave me that. I don't remember who it was, but somebody like.
That's fucked up. Why you don't remember? That's fucked up.
I know it's fucked up. It was like a classmate or something. Like.
Shout out to whoever gave my nigga that name.
But I ran with that shit though. For sure.
They gonna see this episode like, nigga, that was me. It's Brandon.
Yeah,
like,
you
remember me, nigga? PE, nigga. I gave you that nickname. Okay.
I started running with that shit, and we got booked for a motherfucking show at Culver City High.
I remember that too.
Bro, you ain't never performed at no motherfucking high school.
At another high school, I was in high school.
While you was in high school, you ain't never make some fucking. Let's make some noise, man. That's some real shit.
That's some LA shit though.
High school and would come to my high
that's
school.
That's some LA shit. That's LA shit.
Really?
Yeah, but not just no regular rinky dink. You have to be making a little bit of noise for a school to book you.
Nigga, I'm
and
sure,
and
bro.
For real, we was probably the first niggas doing that type of shit though. Like from back then, it wasn't really nobody rapping. Like in high school and shit. Like
YG used to do that. YG used to do that.
But YG was out of high school.
YG was out of high school.
He was out of high school, so he was popping up at the high school. It was people popping up at the high schools and shit. But even ours was just a little different because we just start rapping. It's 2 months. Like we just dropped the tape. We dropped our tapes in March. And then nigga get booked for the shit in May. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, this shit might be real,
right? Yeah, this might be some shit,
they finna pay us too, nigga.
And they finna pay,
They only gave us $100, but shit,
nigga, what? You didn't even have to say that shit.
Nah, I'm keeping it all the way down.
But I feel you.
And that was a lot to me back then.
Of course, nigga, you get paid.
Nigga went straight to Fairfax and bought a tee.
Instantly.
So it's even deeper with that. So my nigga Zach, that run the brand FTP, he was going to Cover at the time. And he gave me his first T-shirts, the FTP T-shirts.
Fuck the population?
The Fuck the Population shirts. And me and bro built a relationship off of that. Like, me coming up there and shit. And I always been cool with bro since then, you know, like. But yeah, we did that show, and we brought that nigga Casey out. And this one, Casey was, you know,
on fire,
already on fire, you know, like he just came out to come fuck with us. Like, bro did his little shit, you know. Cover City High to see bro, nigga, they going crazy to see bro at that time, you know what I'm saying?
That's hard, that's dope as fuck.
I remember, was L Boog there?
Yeah.
I remember niggas did school. Yeah. I forgot why I didn't make it. I remember I was trying to get there, but I didn't make it. I don't remember why.
But we had to ditch school to go.
Right.
Of course you had to, nigga. You was in school. Yeah. So, okay, well then talk about getting that notoriety and that type of local fame early. Like, how did you... You know what I'm saying? Still try to be a regular nigga, or did you feel like I wasn't?
We was regular still. To me, that's how I felt. I never felt bigger than anybody. You know what I'm saying? And that could be that could be a downfall. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I always still felt attached to whatever was going on. Like even at my highest moments and shit. So even at that time, I'm like, shit, nigga, we just. Shit, they fucking with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, but even then, it didn't seem all the way real, though. At that time, I'm still seeing Casey, you know, doing his thing. Like, that shit was far away from what the fuck we just did, you know? Like, but I'm gonna keep it real. Like, going to college and shit, what made me be like, fuck, nigga, I'm about to go rap, nigga. Like,
why? Why was that? What happened in college?
That shit was never for me. I was never a school nigga. Like, how I even ended up there,
evidently, you ain't no dumb nigga, because you made it to college, you know what I'm saying, in a whole other state.
I could tell this story, shit, because, nigga, I'm fucking so far removed from then, nigga, but, shit, when I was in high school, bro, like, I didn't even used to really go, nigga. I used to be ditching. I was really fucking bitches and shit, bro. Like, I was really doing that type of shit. For real, like, nigga.
Very clear.
Smoking weed, nigga, like... Nigga, I got kicked out of Fairfax and had to go to continuation school.
Wow.
Which saved a nigga because
the exclusives.
Yeah.
Okay, niggas ain't know that.
Nah.
Niggas ain't know. So what did you graduate from?
Fairfax.
Okay. Explain, King. Go for it.
I went to continuation school.
When did you get kicked out?
The beginning of 11th grade year. Like before the second semester.
Right. Okay. Continue.
And it's crazy. Some shit had happened with that whole shit, too. Like, niggas had gotten into a little fight and shit. I didn't even get caught up with this shit. Like, I literally had got away. We had beat this nigga up. It was some clique shit going on back in the day. We beat this nigga up on campus, and all the homies run into it. G4 was one of the niggas. He got caught. He got suspended for this shit. Nigga ran right into the dean.
We gonna get Nico here to tell his side of the story.
Yeah. So all the homies got caught for this shit. Nigga run right into the dean. Nigga, I see everybody running, so before they hit the corner, nigga. They all get caught up, nigga. I run out the gate, nigga, run the Diamond Supply. I kick it in Diamond Supply for the whole time. They never called my mom, say I'm suspended. I just didn't go to school the next day. End up showing up to school probably like a day later. Like my mom's in them thinking I'm going to school. I just wasn't going to school. Like, nigga, go to the homie crib, nigga, hop on the bus, just go to Beverly. So I don't know what exactly I did then, but I didn't go to school. When I came back, though, them niggas had gave me a letter, or they called me down talking about I had to, you know, I was behind on credits like a motherfucker. I had like 9th grade credits in 11th grade. I had like 55 credits in 11th grade. They like, you got to get the fuck out of here. You got to go to continuation school. You ain't finna like graduate, nigga.
Right.
Like, what the fuck you
You
doing?
ain't finna be here
Hell no.
wasting desk space, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here.
Nah, so
Niggas in here wanna learn.
I'm gonna keep it real though. At that point, nigga, I kind of was like, man, I probably ain't gonna graduate. You know, like I was really looking at life like that. I went to continuation school, and that's where bad kids go, nigga.
Oh, trust me, I know.
That's where the gang members and shit go, nigga. Like, but when I went there, bro, it was this teacher. She had the English. She like it's only like 4 teachers there and shit, and they run like 5, 6 different classes, you know. And it was one teacher that had most of the classes I need. She taught the history, the English, all that shit. She ended up having to go to another school and shit. But when she went to the other school, she left. She left all the like paperwork, all the old homework and shit from all the other students. And how the class is, you just complete the assignments that they give you. Once you complete all the assignments, you pass the class. You could do this at any time, nigga. If you could get this shit done, nigga, you could pass the class in 2 weeks. Shit that they doing. That it take you a whole semester to do.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I ain't even letting you get the story.
We gonna use this one just off the strip.
Yeah, yo, right, just off the string. It ain't no other shit, buddy. Yo, this is the exclusive right now on Dussé. Like, continue the story, and then what?
Yeah, so, nigga, yeah, she left all the old work that's on the papers that you just check the shit off. And then, so a new teacher is there. She green to what everything that's going on. And me and the homies still all the work to every class. We got all the classes we need. We looking at the shit how we gonna do it. Like we got a whole operation. It's me and like 4 of the homies. Like we going back to school. We gonna go back to Fairfax, nigga. Like we had like 6 months to do it because we found the work in 11th grade. We went to summer school at Hamilton.
So y'all just kept all the paper and only turned it in when y'all needed to,
I was copying that shit word for word, nigga.
Wow.
Like,
you know what?
The other teacher,
ain't no bro. That makes some noise.
That's
how you finesse the motherfucking system.
Nigga, I'm talking about.
That's a real nigga shit right there, man.
I was dedicated to the shit though. Don't think this shit was easy, nigga.
I'm sure, nigga. You have to make it seem like it was your shit. Hey, shake my hand, man.
No, nigga. I'm going home. Nigga, I'm going home after school, nigga. My mom's thinking I'm doing homework, nigga. I'm at the table, nigga. Nigga, for 5 hours, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I gotta get back to school.
I gotta get back. She don't even know.
Nigga,
I gotta get back.
I know that.
That's crazy. See, that's why I said you deserve to go to college, King. Shake my hand. No. You deserve to go to college because
it's about getting through.
You know what I'm saying? Because my whole last semester of college, nigga, I didn't go to no class. Except I went to class high. I did finish college. You know what I'm saying? But no, you got to college, nigga. So shout out to you, bro. You got to college. You finessed high school. I actually did my homework in high school.
I graduated high school with a 3.5. Like I got all the.
Well, when you got all the fucking answers, of course.
I went back to
no, because he went back to senior year.
Junior year.
Okay,
that was junior year. I went back like right before half of the first semester. I was there like the 10th week. So I got back before the end of the first semester. So I got them grades for only being there 10 weeks. Finesse that, because I'm only there for 10 weeks. So they plugged me in when I got there.
Right.
Nigga, I had like a 3.7 on that one. Then I got all TA classes. I already did all the classes and shit.
You got all the credits.
I got all the credits, nigga. I'm back chilling. I just
nigga,
need more
that's
credits.
how it
I'm
was.
just chilling there.
My senior year, nigga, my senior year for second semester, I was done with school at lunch.
Really?
Because I had enough credits. So school
at
lunch, I was already out of school.
Like that. I remember I had homies that used to leave at lunch.
Like G4 was leaving early and shit. A couple homies, I had to get the credits, so I had to. It was some classes like I had geometry. The teacher's like, man, you ain't got to just act like you the TA.
Wow.
Because I was a senior in there, so it was just like, man, I had the nigga for 3 classes. Nigga had him for algebra 2. Geometry because I needed the credits, and then a real TA class. So he like, man, you could TA. All you got just come to the algebra.
Damn, nigga, so you only went to school for 2 classes then.
And then I had a TA. Then I was a TA for real for the dean. So I was really like finessing shit. Then I had a drama class, nigga.
Oh,
and then economics. That was like the only real class. I was definitely got through that shit.
Hey, I'm laughing. I forgot about the whole being a TA thing. That's fun. I used to be like a real judge.
Nigga, I used to be able to walk out to school, nigga, do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. When I got to that, like, you know, I turned 18 when I was in high school, so I was really
me too.
just,
I did.
Like, or whatever.
You'll be there. You'll be there in March.
March,
I mean, you'll show like in March.
13.
Oh, you are a
Pisces.
Hey, shout out to the Pisces.
Yeah, the dean wrote me. That's how I got into college though, cause like by the time I got back, the grades averaged out. My mom's was on me like, you gotta do something. I never thought about college. I never thought about no shit like that, you know. But then I just started applying. Niggas started accepting me off of this shit that Then I was going to like them black college expos and shit.
Okay, for sure.
And I had ran into whoever the nigga was
at the time.
And he was cool though. He got me up in that motherfucker. And that was the experience, you know, but just being there, I was like, nah, this shit ain't for me. Like, I ain't one of these type niggas. Like, I ain't never been a school type nigga. And then the nigga B.O.B., the rapper nigga, came up there one day.
B.O.B., shout out B.O.B.
And I'm just like, man, this nigga
I can do
up
this better
here,
than him.
like, I can't even get in the studio up here. Like, niggas ain't looking at me like how I'm really am from the city.
From
Like,
the
let me
city,
go back. Let me go back.
that
But
could
even
be
when
a
I got back,
thing.
it wasn't like that neither because everything was transitioning, you know.
Right.
So and then I had to really find myself. Like I said, that's where
build
I
your
found
name
like,
back up and shit right there.
yeah, for sure.
Okay, so fast forward, let's talk about then the music when you came back because Hope for the Youth
Yeah,
was a major momentum for you.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about that. When did you drop Hope for the Youth?
2015. So that
2015.
came like 4 years after that college shit.
So then between, let's say 2011, 2015,
I was
what was going on?
I was grinding. Like, I had to get a job because I came back to my mom's shit. So that's the only job I ever had. Well, I had 2 jobs like in the same
SLB
time.
shit too, right?
That wasn't a real job. That was that was more like some cool shit. You know,
okay.
that was cool to be like.
Right. That's like how we were talking about earlier. We knowing niggas working on Fairfax and the clothing and shit. Like that was some nigga do that. You a nigga. You like, oh nigga, you work at.
Yeah, okay, where okay. Of course they pay the young niggas in free clothes.
Nigga, I had a real job, nigga. I was working at this like older people home and shit. My sister had hooked me up with the job, and nigga was washing dishes, and everybody that was there was older than me, and I'm writing raps and shit at this time. You know, I'm just really trying to get the money to go to the studio because I had an engineer at the time and shit. So I was just hustling that money to go to the studio every day. I'd just be writing. People there used to always tell me like, man, get up out of here. Like, this ain't like, you know, like I can tell this
we
ain't,
gonna
like,
retire in this bitch.
Yeah,
like we 40, 50,
you
fucking 19.
I had to get another motherfucker.
Okay, so you were saying the people at your job were telling you, you know what I'm saying? But then get up out of here, man. You there's no reason for you to be here right now.
So I was just doing it to get money to
for the studio.
For the studio and shit. So I got a fucking another job I got hooked up with. I never filled out an application and got hired nowhere. Them niggas ain't never hired me.
You just always got plugs.
The 2 jobs I had was hookups, and then even the internship was a hookup.
That's one thing about Cali, man. I ain't gonna lie, being outside.
Same
nigga,
for me.
Like
I ain't never
had to apply for a job.
Let
me tell y'all now.
I applied to job.
I have applied.
You never got the job you applied for, right?
Never even got an interview.
Right.
Never get the job. Let me tell y'all something now. I've been in Cali for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Going on 10 and a half years. If you don't know nobody in this motherfucker, you better be the best at whatever it is that you do. Because it is so hard to get in any position or any job or any leeway.
Network city.
That's what it is. It's a network city. And if you don't got that network, it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, get a net worth.
But yeah,
so,
while
I
was working and shit there, I ended up dropping a mixtape and shit. And this was like probably where I really first caught some like real buzz and shit, probably outside the city a little bit.
Was it, so the mixtape that you dropped was before Hope for the Youth? So what was the mixtape called?
Bad Decisions, Good Intentions.
Nice.
And I had the homie Mibs from Pac Div on there. And at the time, you know, they was big and shit. Yep. They still, you know, legends, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And bro was like one of the first rappers that like co-signed me and shit. And that shit was big for me at the time. And I was hitting like all them blogs and shit like 2 Dope Boys and shit like that was big at the time. So that all that shit was like fuel to my fire. It make me like just keep going and shit. And when I dropped that,
Hope for the Youth?
The
other shit. I'm sorry.
Bad Decisions, Good Intentions. I ended up getting booked for A3C. It was this festival in Atlanta. It still go on now to this day.
How old were you when you got booked for that?
Like 19 or 20. No, I did the one. I had did one the year before that. Like I got booked for A3C. I think I had like submitted. I didn't get booked for it. I submitted like some shit, and then they accepted me to perform at the shit in like 2012. I did it in 2012. They had booked me for it in 2013, and I was working at the job at the time, so I quit and shit. Like I said, I had the bad decision. I had the Bad Decision, Good Intention shit. I had came across a little money at the time, nothing major and shit. But I'm like, shit, I can't. My fucking boss ain't gonna let me take off, but fuck it, like, ain't about to jump in this shit full fledged. And I had a great time going out there. I had met, was that when I met? I don't want to fast forward the story because it might be 2 different songs. Nah, that's not when I met Big Gib. I did A3C.
Say one more time.
Big Gib.
Out there said Big L. I was
Nah,
gonna
Big
say,
Nah,
Gip.
hell
how old?
Nah,
you?
hell nah. Hell nah. Big Gip.
Big L. I was like, where were you
Big
at?
Gip from
But Big
Goody
Gip,
Mob.
yeah, from
Goody
Goody Mob.
Mob.
Shout out to Big,
Nah,
Big
that
Gip.
might
Yeah.
have been a
I seen
different
that
time.
picture.
It might have been
You
a
took a
different
picture with
time.
him though.
Yeah, I got. He was on Hope for the Youth.
Now we got to talk about it, nigga. Thank you for saying it now. So fuck everything else. Fast forward because that is what got you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so no, that was a time because he wasn't on Hope for the Youth yet. So okay, that was the same time in 2013. I met Big Gip. That time when I went to A3C and shit on some just random shit. He was at my hotel. And I hopped in the elevator. I looked up and I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was Trinidad James at first. But then I looked again.
That's jokes.
I ain't gonna lie, I looked
They
again.
do got a similar swag.
Hey,
They got a
shout out to
similar swag.
Trinidad. Shout out to
I was
Hey, that's
keeping it
hilarious.
This nigga said I thought I seen
That's
Trinidad.
hilarious.
That is fucking hilarious.
Now I looked again. I'm like, nigga, I ain't gonna. I'm like, that's Big Gip. The nigga like acknowledged me first. And I'm like, you got a show or something out here? He like, nah. He like, they inducted me into the little Hall of Fame shit. He was like,
Get your foot off that court.
He was like, you got a show? I'm like, tomorrow. He like, yeah, I'll be seeing you. I'm like, cap. Like, that's all I was thinking in my head.
Yeah,
like,
whatever,
cap.
nigga,
Like,
yeah.
Like, I'm like, I just shook it up with bro. I ended up walking out the elevator. He was parlaying and shit outside for me. He like, hey, come here, take a picture with me and shit. All right, for sure.
This nigga said take a picture with me?
Bro. Oh, God. I swear to God, I can't make this up. I'm like, all right, for sure. I took the picture. Bro, I gave me his...
That's a fucking legend. You know what I'm saying? Goody Mob, Dungeon Family. Come on, baby.
Real shit. I grew up on that type of shit, bro. So, niggas took the picture. He gave me his number and shit. And I ended up posting the picture probably like after I got like home and shit on Twitter. And bro ended up following me, but bro like just kept like
he
in
fucked
contact
with
with me, bro.
Wow,
like,
that's just God sent, man. That's good energy.
Yeah, like I said, he ended up being on Hope for the Youth. So it was a couple times I probably linked with bro when he was out here and shit. Had me pull up to the studio, meeting his people and shit. Always just showing me love.
Y'all still have a
If
connection?
I call bro right now, it's good. I haven't talked to bro in a minute, but like he be like liking my posts and shit on Instagram. Like,
yeah, so it's all love. Yeah, still all love.
I haven't spoke to bro in a while, but it's
still all
definitely
love.
love.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like I said, when I went back out to
no, because
A3C,
in interviews that he been having recently, he done been out in Cali a lot.
Yeah, this was like his
saying?
second home. He was already coming out.
Yeah, he was out in Cali a lot.
Like
he
his
had a lot
history
of shit
go
to say
way
about
back,
California.
with like Corrupt and them niggas.
Yeah. True that.
But,
okay, so literally just now, since the name is brought up, Hope for the Youth, like that was what really put you on fire in the city.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then again, though, like I said, the interview that I saw that you said, or that you had on All Def back in 2018, you talked about how you wish you would have did things differently because after the buzz that you got for that, you started meeting with labels, you started getting, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more, recognition, and these labels started telling you not to put out music.
It wasn't labels. It was
what
just a person I
on?
was dealing with at the time, and I thought I was finna sign with them, and it was just a bunch of bullshit going on. And bro was just telling me not to release music. I never got the reasoning why, But that shit probably did like just slow up the momentum because at the pace that I was at that time, I didn't see nothing else but like just dropping music. Like this before the whole anything. Like I was always getting 100,000 plus streams on SoundCloud and shit, and this when we just start putting the shit on
let's be very clear, you just stated, nigga, you done got like 15 million streams on SoundCloud.
And like all around. All around there for sure got like probably like 20 million streams.
20 million. Okay, now
like
we got to make some noise. All right, you know what I'm saying? I said 15. But 20 million, come on now. Come on now. I know niggas ain't got 20,000.
On all platforms.
On all platforms, let's be very clear, not just on SoundCloud rapping. Niggas getting views, okay? Niggas is clicking on that shit, you feel me? Word. So.
It's overtime, too.
Overtime.
It's been a grind
what do you think then? And then I remember you were saying that then at the time, because even when you were talking about certain shit, you were saying like you were talking about, your life and, other things. But I remember you said at that time, your mother got sick.
When?
Around after
Hope for the Youth. Nah. Around she probably did. I can't remember. It's been so far from then, bro. I can't even remember. I know my mom did get sick again because my mom was sick when I was in high school and she did get sick again. So yeah, it probably was
around that time. That's you expressed. Yeah, it was around that time. Yeah, because I was living with and then you said another situation with a girl.
That time,
you know what I'm saying? Where it's like life shit happening. People and you're a human, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens, and you don't get there. And this is low key. This is the show for this to unpack real niggas trauma. because the shit that you go through as a creative, let's not even just talk about a rapper, let's talk about it as a creative. People don't understand how you can find yourself in a certain funk based off the life shit. But even when you were saying in that interview, motherfuckers don't care what you're going through in life. Nigga, drop it. Where your next song? Where your next song? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Money, we need that shit. So it's like people don't understand that you're a human being. You know what I'm saying? So at times it's not as easy as the consumer, you know what I'm saying, would expect to get that, you know what I'm saying, that top quality when you're not mentally in the right space.
Yeah, it'd be even past that, be all type of shit going on. You never know, shit. Engineer problems, producer problems, shit might not be getting the right beats. You never know, shit. This shit art. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't always just produce shit. You know, now it's so microwavable. People think that's another story.
What do you think kept you going to want to keep pursuing it after that rocky time for you?
I ain't never stopped being in the studio. Shit, I love music. I was just trying to find the sound again for real. Like, find out what I wanted to talk about and shit again. Like I said, just getting back with the right producers and shit.
I got a question. What about Hope for the Youth? What about the music you made for that? What do you think it was that stuck with the people? Like, what do you, if you think there was anything?
Just being hungry and vulnerable, and people got to see. I feel like people seen what I was doing leading up to that.
Being authentic,
dropping all those songs on SoundCloud, dropping the videos I was dropping. People got to just see growth, you know. But you really watched it be from zero. If you watched me from the beginning, you watched it from zero.
Shout out to bro that was commenting about the Fairfax shit.
Yeah, you watched it from
Nigga
zero to whatever the fuck it ever went to, you know. So just that.
Off top.
Okay, well, I ain't gonna lie to you, Mani. We need a part 2. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much more about your story that needs to be exposed. Because to me, and I'm glad I got you here, because like I said, I always want to give, you know what I'm saying, the people on the show their flowers. I've been out here 10 years. So out of the 10 years that I've been here and all of the time that I've been around y'all and certain things, it's been about like a strong 7 years that I've known you, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I personally have always been a fan of your style and your presentation. I got in tune with the music when I think it was either a little bit before the video that you had, you know what I'm saying, when you had everybody there, you know what I'm saying? And I want to ask you, was you on your DJ Khaled shit that day? Because you don't rap, nigga.
Absolutely.
Hey,
simple math.
Hey, I feel that. You know what I'm saying?
I made the beat and it was my song. I brought the niggas together.
Yeah, you brought it together. They had a video right in the middle of like
I had
LA. I was there.
I'm like, both of y'all rap, no hook, boom.
Dope. And it was fire. Yeah. So, but like I said, like it's so much stuff that I've seen.
Shout out Hugh Augustine.
Shout out to the bro. I've seen, you know what I'm saying, be elevated through me being here, through being around y'all, where it's like, okay, niggas really been, you know what I'm saying, deeply involved in this shit. And then when I get in tune with it, it's like, okay, well, shout out to you, man. Like, your music actually is something that I would listen to. It's something that I would bump. It's something that I feel that the people that come from where I'm from need to, you know what I'm saying, tap into. Yeah. And that's why I have you here, man. Yeah, and I appreciate you being vulnerable enough to share your intricate stories and to actually talk about the shit that comes from being a creative. Not everybody understands the other side. Because as consumers, you just want new music, new shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So I feel like there's so much shit that you still have to say as far as the process of making music and the process of being an artist. You know what I'm saying? And I think that just based off of just even the interview that I saw and what you've been saying here on the show, you are the epitome of authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't talk about certain things that you don't do. You don't express certain shit that you don't like or that you're not about. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the people fuck with it. That's why the question that even T Reg asks is because you're authentic, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think that there needs to be more recognition for people like yourself, because at the end of the day, when we think about music and we think about the people that are at the forefront, the people that are being, you know what I'm saying, glorified the most, chances are there's a lot of bullshit in the rap. There's a lot of fluff. It's a lot of extra shit. It's a lot of corny shit, goofy shit. But the real shit is the thing that lasts longest.
This type of shit, the type of shit niggas is on, and these days it's just like, you just gotta build your community and keep it pushing. Yeah. And if you happen to be, you get chosen and cracked off you being you, then that's a blessing. But at the same time, you can still eat, make dope music, engage with the people, just create your community.
Yeah, it's millions, billions of people in the world, man.
Is
Absolutely.
Somebody gonna feel you.
something
Nigga, if you got 20 to 50,000 consistent people that really fuck with you, you good for life.
You good for life.
You
If
good.
you got 10,000 people that
Yeah, you
buy your
good.
shit, nigga, you're good for life.
You good. You
Nigga,
go
verified
across
on Instagram. You got over 10,000 followers. Let's start there. There you. Fuck you talking. Yeah, we clapping. We clapping.
Hey, tell them
He ain't no
niggas start
regular
buying
nigga.
shit, though.
Fuck you talking about? You say what?
Tell them niggas start buying shit, though, man. Y'all drop that shit, nigga, you better buy it, nigga.
At the end of the day, that's the point. Fuck all niggas following, nigga. Who's buying?
Hey,
Who's
I'm
buying the
crying.
merch and the
Instagram
product?
keep hiding my motherfucking posts and shit, nigga. I'm gonna come see. Who own that shit?
Instagram.
Nah, let me stop for that.
you got to play the
Hey,
Instagram
listen,
game.
you saying backwards here supports Instagram. We
Support Instagram.
let's just be known. This has nothing to do with what we got going on. That's a personal statement right there. You feel what I'm saying? So
Stop hiding people posts.
yeah. That nigga that the real will always prevail. And man, and like that's something that I live by, you know what I'm saying? The real will always prevail. So at the end of the day, man, you keep making that authentic, you know what I'm saying, that real nigga music, man, and the people will find you, B. You know what I'm saying? Shake my hand, King. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
you,
I
bro.
appreciate you being
Thank
on
you.
the show, telling your story, being vulnerable, letting people know, you know what I'm saying, about your journey, you know what I'm saying, even about your pops and how you grew up and shit like that, man. That's real shit because a lot of people out here, there's a lot of things that people out here don't know about you. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Yeah.
lot of things that you've been through that people may not even understand that had to correlate with the music.
If we get to the part 2, I got plenty of questions about just the connection with him and just the history of his pops.
I gotta get you and Nico on a part 2 because
that'd be dope to
evidently
get
there's
both of 'em.
there's a lot, you know what I'm saying, to unpack between just y'all story in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all both
Hell
coming
yeah.
up at the same time and how that correlates with the lifestyle that y'all been living. So we definitely gonna do a part 2. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
We definitely
But before that, man, like I said, I appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, giving your story and you know what I'm saying, just, you know, letting people know about you. Do you have anything dropping soon or anything that you're working on?
Yeah, I got an EP dropping next week
Oh, nice.
on Friday the 13th. Call me tomorrow.
So by the time this come out, we just gonna say this week.
Yeah, we gonna say this
That
week.
shit dropping.
Yeah. That shit's dropping. It would be dropping soon. Like that shit dropped
We
today.
gonna
I
support
got a
that.
whole album with my boy 3-Way Slim.
Shout out the homie in the back from
Shout out
from,
to the homie
from VA.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
My boy from
We gonna
VA.
get him on the
VA.
show too. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
yeah.
Shout out to VA in the building.
That shit coming soon. You know, we got some good features and shit on there. Shit gonna be exciting.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay. Well, let people know where they can follow you at and in all your social media platforms.
Follow me on Instagram, Mani_Coolin. Twitter, Mani Coolin. I don't really be on that motherfucker, but follow me.
TikTok.
YouTube, Mani Coolin. TikTok?
No TikTok?
I got one, but yeah, follow me on there too.
Fuck it, bro. Follow
Yeah.
them everywhere, bro.
I
You
be
you got a
trying to be. I'm
trends too,
trying,
don't
trying,
you?
trying.
What's it? Is it
Shit.
trends or threads?
Threads.
Oh,
I got one.
Threads,
I
that
got one.
shit.
I got one of them too. Mani,
Yeah,
it's
we
the
got
same as
to.
my Instagram.
Yeah, you got to. It's the
Follow
same
me on
shit.
all that shit, man.
Yeah.
As I mean.
Spell it out for
Follow
him.
me
Some
to the
niggas
bank.
You know what I'm saying? Spell it out for him, B.
But don't
'cause I
take
wanna
nothing
make
from
sure.
me.
This nigga stupid.
Spell your Instagram name out so people can make sure that they follow. We're gonna put it in the, you know what I'm saying?
MANI_COOLIN.
Yes, sir. The coolest. And of course,
Sir.
you know what I'm saying, Mr. LA, my
Oh,
dog,
man.
T Rizzle.
Once again, Instagram, T_REG.
Yeah.
Twitter, TDOTREG.
Yeah.
TikTok, the same thing. I'll definitely
You
fuck
got
with TikTok,
TikTok, bro?
I'll
Oh, yeah,
definitely
he got
fuck with
TikTok.
TikTok. I
You
fuck
on
with TikTok.
TikTok?
I do.
You got to,
I don't be posting
man.
like that. I'm about to start posting
You
heavy,
got to.
but no.
That's our
I be
especially your
posting like
piece,
my
nigga.
tour. I was posting like my tour footage and shit.
No, yeah, exactly.
Bro,
But
I'm
you
gonna be
gotta
honest
post
with the both of
you
y'all.
gotta show some personality
Post
on
everything
there.
on TikTok.
Yeah, you do.
Lifestyle in the studio, you
I gotta
fucking,
get to
you know
it.
what I'm
I gotta
saying?
figure it out, man.
TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Especially for niggas that do
I mean,
music.
TikTok,
Right,
man.
no,
Unfortunately,
definitely.
that's the wave, man.
Definitely.
You gotta post it.
People gonna see it. But yeah, like I said, follow me on there. I'm gonna spell it out TDOTREG, same as the Twitter. And yeah, I got shit coming. Shout out my nigga Bell. I've shouted out the past few episodes. We dropping a project.
Yeah.
Hopefully October 13th. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be then. If not, just stay tuned. But it's pretty sure it's gonna be that.
And also
normal.
make sure to go check out that Bell episode.
Check out that Bell.
Oh, yeah, so we got fire dropping. Hey,
check out that
listen.
Bell episode. But yeah, man, produced by T-Reg. I got shit. The shit he's talking about with him and Slim. I got some shit on there.
Hey, yo.
We out here.
My nigga working, baby. Hey, shake my hand, T-Reg. T-Reg working, man. Hey, stop playing with my... Hey,
1050, when you know, when you edit, send me this clip so I can post. Let me get some...
He gonna use this in his promo now.
But yeah, tune in. Let them know where they can follow you, man.
Hey, where they can follow me, right? Yeah, because I'm... Hey, I love my niggas, man. All right, you already know you can follow me. TunGotJokes, that's TUNGOTJOKES. And I'm on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
TikTok, shout out my nigga. You just had the show in Chicago, right?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you.
You know what I'm saying? Had 2 shows at the Laugh Factory. Shout out to my nigga M. Brown. You know what I'm saying? Eminem. Yeah, thank you, man.
I got you, dog. Don't worry about nothing. I got you, King.
See? That's why I got good
Shake
people
my
around.
hand, brother.
He's trying to take like this guy right here. This is I'm sticking right here. I'm so glad I got him on the show. Hey man, that has been an amazing episode of Dussé and Backwoods. I want to thank, you know what I'm saying, the wonderful, this very, very creative, and, you know what I'm saying, artistic, and the talented Mani Coolin, you know what I'm saying, for coming and expressing yourself and, you know what I'm saying, telling your story. Make sure to be on the lookout for all the projects that they said that got coming.
Yes,
like
sir.
I said, my name is TunGotJokes. You can follow me on all my social media platforms. And this has been our episode of Dussé and Backwoods. If you think our show was dope, if you think our show was dumb, we don't get no fuck. We did it the dad way. Let's make some noise for Dussé and Backwoods. And we'll catch y'all next time.